The EFF has condemned the killing of a civilian at Wits University student protest. For more on this, we're joined now by Vuyani Pambo. Thank you very much, Vuyani, for joining us. Your reaction, please.
Well, thank you very much for having us. We've received the horrible news of the police killing once again a person who was around, Wits protest. And it just goes to show that there's nothing that has changed. We are still under apartheid, conditions. We fought for free education, and we thought something would change over the years, and nothing has changed. The ANC government continues to, display its self-hate for black people. Black children are outside the university today around a body that has been killed by a policeman or police of Begicele, who has demonstrated that there's no difference from the apartheid police and the police that are now, under the guise of what is called a democratic dispensation. So we're not shocked by this, but also we must also remember, and we must not forget this. Not so long ago, Blade Zamanda, when he was the Minister of Higher Education, during our time as students, he publicly uttered, words like students must fall. His words today have come to pass. 20,000 students are being registered at UNISA. Today, someone got killed because they are trigger-happy police who have no concern for black life, who have no concern for their own needs as even parents. Although they are police, they even forget that their own children can't even go to school. When they wear that uniform, a demon possesses them. A white demon takes over their minds, and they forget to see black people for who they are. They only see white people. In Senegal, we saw white, violent men, fighting with police, entering the court, destroying property. But today, students who are peacefully protesting are being shot at. It goes to show that this country has got no interest in preserving black life, has got no interest in black people, but only supports and defends white, white people. So we as the EFF are not shocked by the conduct of the police. We will follow through with it. We will make sure that we find justice for the civilian who has passed on, and may his soul rest in peace.
Yeah, Vuyani, I was going to ask you, where are you going to be making formal representations about this incident and this matter?
Well, we're going to make sure that we hold Begicele accountable. We have to make sure that we remove both Begicele and Blade Zamanda. We have to take it to Parliament. We have to help the family that has lost a loved one to also open a case, make sure that we support them with everything that they need. But also at the heart of this is that ultimately the students must get to register for free. All students who are deserving and who are capable of entering university and have got the qualifications to enter university must be allowed to, and that historical debt must be wiped out. It is this government, by the way, that admitted that a lot of jobs have been lost. So where do they expect these students to get money to pay for registration when their parents are being retrenched on the daily, when their parents have lost their jobs, when we know very well that the economy of South Africa is ailing? So if they don't take care of students, essentially they're saying that we're doomed for life. So there's nothing else that the students must do but to protest, and they must intensify the protest. They must make sure that the universities across the country who refuse to register students feel the wrath of students. The students must make sure that they express themselves in the picket line, and they don't cower. They must take courage that today they must take courage that today they are needed to make sure that the one who died today must not die for nothing, and something must happen. They must fight, put pressure on the universities across the country, and make sure that all students are registered, and that even those who have historical debt are able to enter university. But no one should condemn students, because the students are asking for what is rightfully theirs, and that is education. They're not asking for money for nyawo, but they're asking for a right to sit at a lecture hall, to be able to better their lives so that they can be participants in the economy so that they can turn around this economy, so that they can turn around this country from the hands, of white people. So we are saying to students, they must take courage. Aluta continua, we're behind them, and we're going to make sure that we support them with everything that they need. And no one must, condemn students. And anyone who condemns the students is an anti-black who is committed in the killing of black people. Blaine Zimande and Begitele have formed a movement called Students Must Fall. We know this, and Blaine Zimande has uttered this publicly as a joke, under the guise of it being banter. And his words have now come to pass. People are dying because they have no plan to turn around the economy. They have no plan to turn around the state of education in this country.
Mr. Pambo?
Yes.
Mr. Pambo, thank you very much for your input, sir. We do have somebody else waiting on the line. That was Vuyani Pambo. He's the spokesperson at the EFF.